Baruch Spinoza, Ethica, Episode 1, sent by Michael M. from Israel. Here's a likeness of the renowned philosopher labeled Benedictus de Spinoza, Judaeus et Atheista. That is Benedict Spinoza. The word Baruch in Hebrew means blessed. Thus his name when Latinized was Benedictus. He is labeled as a Jew and an atheist in this likeness, and here are his dates, 1623 to 1677. This is the frontispiece of the text that I'm using. So Benedicti de Spinoza, of Benedict of Spinoza, his works, opera. Quae, you can't quite see the Q there, but quae supersunt omnia, all of them quae supersunt, which survive. From the principal editions, editionibus principibus, denuo et praefatis est, etc. So you can't see this here because of the mark, but it means newly collated from the principal editions by this gentleman, Carolus Hermanus Bruder, and this is volume 1, published in Leipzig, and the date is 1843. We will only have time to look at part of this. Ethices, pars prima de Deo, definitiones, per causam sui intelligo id, quies essentia involvit existentiam, siva id, quies natura non potest concipi nisi existens. Ea res dicatur in suo genera finita, quae alia eustem naturae terminare potest, exempli gratia corpus dicatur finitum, quia aliud semper maius concipimus, sic cogitatio alia cogitatione terminatur, at corpus non terminatur cogitatione, nec cogitatio corpore. He begins with the title, Ethics, the first part, concerning God, de Deo, and then, of course, definitions. He begins per causam, by the cause of oneself, by means of or through the cause of oneself, and a common translation that's available freely online is the Elwes translation, which takes this as self-caused. By something that is self-caused, I understand id, that thing whose essence entails existence, or that thing, here's the second option, whose nature cannot be conceived, so you can't imagine its quality or nature except as existing. This being a participle, existens. The next definition, ea res, that sort of thing is said to be, or is called, finite, or limited, or restricted in its own genus. So the thing that is called, or named, designated as restricted in its own genus, is something which, alia eustem naturae terminari potest, something which can be limited, terminara, can be given an ending point by another thing, alia, this is feminine singular and ablative, by another thing of the same nature, eustem naturae, feminine singular and genitive. So that is Spinoza's definition of something that is restricted or finita in its own genus. It can be limited, terminara, by another thing of the same nature. He now says ex gra, which is exempli gratia, or e.g., for the sake of example. A body, corpus, is said to be finite or limited because we always, semper concipimus, we always conceive of another body that is greater, aliud maius. We'll look at the rest in the next episode.